campfire! What a tease! She be gaming. It's me, I'm back. Thanks for coming back to join me and Rasimer in another Medieval Dynasty episode. Rasimer's been extremely busy. Very busy. It is now winter time, as you can see. And things are coming along. They are coming along, I must say. Now, this has been quite the experience. There's a lot for Rasimer to learn. I mean, this is his first time, after all, trying to build a dynasty of his own, and it's been something else. Let me tell you. All right, well, I want to start by giving you a little update, a little tour of where we're at right now, because, like I said, Rasimer's been extremely busy. Oh, wait, he doesn't have any kind of weapon equipped. So let's get just like a little spear ready for now. This is a long, far shot view of kind of what Rasimer has built so far. Here, he started a little bit of farming. This patch here is carrots. And then over here, we have some wheat that's in the process of growing. So far, carrots are the only thing that I've been able to see or find that can be farmed in the winter. Not sure if there's anything else that can be farmed in the winter as well. So if you've played this game before and you know of anything else that we can plant during the wintertime, please leave a little note about that in the comments, because I would love to know. So if you recall, in our last adventure with Rasimer, he had his home over here. This was his home at the time, and now he has a villager living here. Tatamir. How are we today, Tatamir?
Hail, friend.
How's your day been going? Winter is not so bad. Look at the bright side. There's less field work, and you spend more time in your warm and cozy home. It's the season for long stories and conversations beside the fire. This is exactly why Rasimer invited Tatamir to join his dynasty, his village. Tatamir has a really positive outlook. Have a good evening, Tatamir. When I say it's been a bit of a challenge for Rasimer, I'm not joking. There's actually a lot to learn in this game. There's a lot to learn, and I'm discovering that it's very much so a game of strategy as well. Oh, Tatamir, hope you're not getting sick, because we need you out hunting. So Tatamir is a hunter. He's the one and only hunter for the village at the moment. So Rasimer gave Tatamir his home and built our little hunting cabin right here. So Tatamir's house is right beside the hunting cabin, which is very handy for him. That's his job for the village right now. He enjoys hunting. He has a level 3 skill in hunting right now, so at the very least, he's happy with the job that he's been given for the village. Things started off pretty rocky with Tatamir, I'm not gonna lie, because Rasimer was so excited. He was getting his little village ready and everything, and he said to himself, I'm ready for my first villager. Invited Tatamir to come on over, gave him a job, and then realized there was nowhere for Tatamir to live. Tatamir became very stressed out and upset with Rasimer and completely almost left his first night. So up here is where Rasimer's gonna live. Hopefully with a young lady, a wife, but he just loved the spot. I loved this spot. Up on top of this little hill, and he can literally have, a lookout down below on his village, on the villagers, see how things are going, and yeah, just thought this would be the perfect spot for his home up here. Kind of like, the king on top of the hill. Home's very basic right now. We will be upgrading to a stone home, but this is where we're at right now. This is where we're starting. He's a little hungry, so let's get him to make his favorite mushroom soup. It's also literally the only ingredients we have right now that we can actually cook for his meal. Good morning all. Here we are, a beautiful winter morning. Let's go have a peek at the rest of the village. A lot of villages that Rasimer's been to are pretty kind of tight together. But he kind of likes an open space. He likes things spread out a little bit more. Oh, I think we caught a little rabbit. Yes! And the trap's done after this. We need to make another trap. Perfect. Let's just quickly construct another rabbit trap. Because I'm telling you, these rabbit traps, awesome. So right here is our resource storage. This big building right here. I will say, learning the strategy around building and what needs to go where took a minute. Definitely took a minute for me. I didn't realize that you had to place everything in the appropriate bins in order for your villagers to be able to access things. So that's another reason why they were really upset with Rasimer, because he built the resource building and he's like, there you go, you got a resource building, just go get what you need. But then it was empty. He didn't put anything in the storage bins. His villagers were seriously reconsidering their decision. But I think he's redeemed himself. So we got a few things in the storage bin for now. And then over here we have our food storage. Thought it would be a good idea to just kind of have all the storage buildings close together so villagers can make one trip. They need to get some items, and they need to get some food. They can, side by side. This is what we got right now for food. And Tatamir is in charge of drying the meat and hunting the meat. We're just going to manage Tatamir's duties for today in the hunting lodge. And we are going to decrease the amount of hunting he's doing for meat. And we're going to get him to pretty much focus on drying as much meat as possible today. Because the last thing we want is for that meat to spoil. So managing this whole aspect of it, the proportions of what villagers should be focusing on when, is definitely something that I'm finding a little tricky. I'm trying to still figure out the math behind it and the proportion behind it. So again, if you have any tips for me in regards to some tips and tricks and best way to kind of manage a villager's workday, please also do let me know in the comment section. Okay, let's go see if our other villager is awake and producing some firewood. Rasimer has 2 villagers right now. A hunter and one that works on production. So he lives here. I think his name is Robert. Can't remember. Hopefully he's working. Robert? Where is he? He's walking real slow. I don't think Robert's pleased with us at the moment. I think he's still pretty upset. You would think that Rasimer learned his lesson the first time with Tatamir by not having a home ready for him before inviting him to the village, but he didn't. He really didn't. So the same thing happened with Rambert. Rambert came, joined us, gave him a job, and he had no place to live. You can see in the top left corner there, he has a frowny face. Okay. Rambert is a -39 in terms of his happiness level, but it's increasing because it's much better. Because the night before, he was a -60 and on the verge of just saying, I'm out. So things are improving, things are getting better. He has everything he needs. The job we have him in right now, he only has a skill level 1, so he's not the best at what he's doing. He's probably not very happy with the job we've assigned to him right now, but I'm sorry, that's where we need the help. So that's where we're at right now. There is still a lot that needs to be done. One of those things is finding our man a wife. And that, my friend, is today's mission. This episode's going to be all about finding Rasimer his wife. What I understand, this can be quite the process. There's a little bit of romancing and wooing that needs to go on. I don't think it's going to be a quick thing, but that's okay because we're up for that challenge. We're going to leave our workers to do what they got to do. Run the village, keep things going. Rasimer is just going to go and cook himself another mushroom soup for the road. That's one thing he does. Before he heads out on any kind of journey, he always stocks up and makes sure he has something to eat with him and some water. So Rasimer does have a lady that he has been romancing a little bit in Gustovia over here, but he's not sure. He's not sure about her just yet. There's no one in Danica that has really caught his eye. There's also no one in Lesnica. So he went to Tukki the day before. Didn't really, meet anybody there either. So he's going to go to these two towns. He's going to go to Branica and Baranica today. And we're going to see if there's anybody there that he might be able to meet. It's going to be a little bit of a journey. It's 900 or so miles away, but that's okay. Rasimer is one who loves to explore. You will also notice that Rasimer now has a bow and arrow. Oh yes, my friend. If you recall, last episode, he was harassed by wolves. Oh, we got some links here. Got some links. Maybe we'll do some hunting on our way back, but for now, he has quite the trek, so he's just going to focus on getting to where he needs to go. But yes, last episode, the wolves were ruthless. This one looks like it wants to be hunted. Right in the face. The wolves have now become the hunted. What do we have? Leather? Oh, nice. No longer is Rasimer... Oh, we got another water skin! No longer is Rasimer running in terror and fear every time a wolf shows up. Oh, no. Not anymore, my friend. He stands his ground and hunts them down. Salted meat! 2 salted meat. Yes, thank you. This was a good find here. A very good find. Got a little snowman here. I discovered that you can actually collect carrots from these snowmen along the way. Oh, this time we got sticks. Boo. Take a look at the sign. Make sure we're going the right way. I don't see the name of our town, but I think we are. Another barrel up ahead. What treasures will we find this time? Is that a hat? Do I see a hat? Oh, there's a hat! Flat straw hat. Love that. Clay jug. From what I gather, the clay pieces are more so for decoration, and you can't really use them. What do we have in here? Potion of instant healing. Oh, there's 2. Very nice. The town should be just over here. Yes, we see it off in the distance. So here we are, Branica. He has yet to visit this little town. And it is tiny, isn't it? Is this the whole town? Wow, okay. Is there anyone around the campfire? Any ladies? Oh no. It's 2 men, isn't it? No ladies here. Well, let's just say a quick hello.
How are you?
We're doing well, thank you. And yourself? Another positive soul. Winter's not so bad. What are your skills? I know how to convince people to my cause, especially when I possess something that they desire and profit can be made out of a mutual deal. So he would be someone great at a market stall. Yes, yes, yes. We will keep this town in mind for these 2 workers here. The other town that he wanted to visit is actually not too far away. So, you know what? There's still some light. He's going to go ahead and travel to the next town. And he'll set up his campfire there so that when he wakes in the morning, he'll be ready to go. He'll already be there. And I think when he's in the other town, I think we'll also get him to sell a few knives. Because he tries to make it a habit that when he does go visit towns... Ooh, we got some barrels here. When he does go visit towns, he never returns back home empty-handed. What do we have here? Copper. Oh, we got some ore. And some salt. Nice. Very nice. All right, so Rasimir's going to go ahead, eat his dinner, fill his belly, and he's going to call it a night, and he will see you in the morning, friend. Rasimir is up, fed, hydrated, and ready. Let's go check out this town. Okay, what do we have going on here? Oh, there's a herbalist here. This is the first he's come across a town that has a little herbalist hut. Let's go see. Oh, so cute. So this is what the herbalist hut looks like. Oh, we're actually here. We actually have a quest. Completely forgot about this. But hello, I'm here for the elixir of cosmic might. This is a quest that was given to him from another neighbor from a different town. You want what now? The potion? Fanina told me that you two spoke about it. Oh, right, that potion. I've never heard someone call it a potency medicine like that. Wait. When you say potency, do you mean... Let's call it a liquid cane for your manhood. Wow. Okay. Oh, I see. What do you need it for then? Fortunately, the recipe is quite simple. I'll need 10 dandelions, 5 daisies, 3 thistles. That's simple? Dandelions and daisies are not growing right now. And 1 piece of a secret ingredient. The herbs you can gather yourself or buy some from me. What? So he's saying he has all of this? He has the dandelions and daisies, but he's gonna make us pay for them to get the elixir, the ingredients? We're doing a favor. We're not even... This is not even for us. What's the secret ingredient? It's just my fancy way of saying I'll be needing some manure. We don't have manure either. Try to get a fresh piece. Something of high quality preferably. Oh my gosh. Oh, I never buy third-rate manure. I'm not a monster. When you get me everything, I'll make the potion for you. Free of charge. Wait, if it's free of charge, why do I have to buy the ingredients from you then? We men must support each other in situations like that. It's not for me! Oh, I see some ladies. I do see some ladies. Oh.
Greetings, stranger.
Oh. She's 50. I think she's a little older than Rasimir. He's 18, so we will be polite. We'll ask her how her day's going. And we'll leave it at that.
That's nice.
Agnes.
How can I help you?
She's 29 years old. Can you tell me about your skills? I don't mind my hands getting dirty and back getting sweaty. Farming is a complex and challenging job, but also very rewarding in the end. Oh, another lady coming to join? Okay, so she enjoys farming. Okay, anything give you a hard time? Don't call me a coward, but just a single thought about being left alone in the forest or a mine makes me shiver. I don't fancy those places. Oh. I don't know if she would really be a good fit for our village then. She's also a farmer. Okay. And what about you? Does anything give you a hard time? Same thing? Are they sisters or something? They both don't like the forests. It's not off to a good start so far at all. Let's see what we find at this barrel. Is that fur? It's wool. Okay, we will take that. I don't think we have any wool yet. We got wool thread as well. Very nice. Baroro. Baroro. Who do we have around the campfire today? Napolda.
How can I help you?
What's on your mind lately? What makes a good day? The fact that it's different from the previous one. Oh, so she has a little sense of humor. Okay, that's cute. That's my new philosophy. I began with small things. I had carrots for breakfast instead of cabbage. I enjoy her optimism. Okay, right away, Rasimir loves her outlook on life. No! She's married? Then why is she sitting around the campfire? What a tease! Things are not going so well for Rasimir so far. Not well at all. All right, well, Gustovia's not far away, and he does have to go see his friend that's there. Unfortunately, he will call it quits for today. Okay, morning. He's ready to go. He hasn't been having the best of night's sleeps, to be honest. He's kind of excited to get back to his home. Sleeping on the floor in the winter outdoors is not the best. I wonder how they feel knowing that we're trying to court both of them. Good morning, Gilda.
Hello.
What is this? Sometimes the world just seems pointless, barren. I want to bleed just to know that I'm still alive. Oh my god. Supposedly there's a hunter in the valley that stuffs carcasses of the animals he's hunted. They're reported to still look alive, just frozen in time. That's something interesting to say. +6. Okay, that's good. Oh, 60%. We're getting there. Sounds pretty horrid, but interesting at the same time. I'd like to see it by myself. I think the hair comment is the only one that makes sense right now. -3. I knew she was going to hate it. I knew it. I wonder if she would like the athletic figure compliment. Let's try it. She loved it. I knew it. I knew it. My body is both a temple and a tool. I take good care of it. Glad to hear you can appreciate that. She's not empathetic and sensitive. No, that's not her. I wouldn't say that the quest to find him a wife was a failure. I think it's just going to take a little bit more time than anticipated. So far, Gilda in Gustovia is the front runner. I don't know if it's by choice, but more by availability, I think, at this point. All right. A few days have passed. I ended up going to every single little village, every single little town, and speaking to as many of the ladies as possible. Because, we just want to be sure. We just wanted to meet everybody. We wanted to see all of the choices, just to make sure we were making the right decision. And we now know who he's going to ask for their hand in marriage. It's one of these two ladies for sure. But the winner is going to be Gilda here. If you take a look at her skills, I mean, she's not particularly great at anything. Debrara is pretty high skilled in farming and hunting. So what we're going to do is we're going to invite Debrara to join our village. And we will set her as a farmer. And then we're going to see if Gilda will accept our hand in marriage to be our wife. We have romanced her one or two more times since winter. It's a few days into spring now, just very, very early into spring. It took me a couple days to end up going around to all the different villages, but I think Gilda's pretty high in romance with us now. Yeah, she's at 91%. So we might actually be able to get her hand in marriage this conversation. But I want a little bit of better lighting. So let's go have him take a little nap. I mean, it was a little bit of a journey to get here from his village. So he's going to take a little bit of nap. And then first thing, bright and early in the morning, we're going to go talk to Gilda. He's awake, focused, feeling confident. Let's go get him a wife. Okay, let's see if today's the day. Okay, so Gilda's honest, straight to the point, not a romantic. Let's make the right choices here. Let's try this one. Have you ever been stung by a bee? When you do, remember to pull out the sting first. I feel like this is something she would appreciate, Learning a new skill. +8! She did appreciate that. Oh my gosh. Thank you for the trick. Seems like good advice. 99%! Okay. Maybe we can try a little sweetness with her. I mean, this isn't too mushy, is it? When you're not around, I feel incomplete, hollow. Let's try it. Affection maxed out. I'm afraid I know that feeling as well. So, have we done it? Can we propose now? Can we get married to her? I've never felt love like this before, and it scares me. I want to do with you what spring does with the cherry trees.
What?
What is death? Is it the end, the beginning? Can there be beauty in it? Oh my gosh. I'm actually not sure this time. Let's try this. What'd she say? I'm scared too. I was scared of feelings my whole life, but now I would love to be terrified together with you. Oh my gosh, she's actually pretty sweet. She's been so kind of like hard and rough this whole time, but I think we've broken through her walls. Did she just accept his hand in marriage? You've made me the happiest man alive. What's happening? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this is the wedding ceremony? Okay, this is the marriage? Oh my gosh, this is so neat. I don't know who all these people are that come to their ceremony, but... Okay, we did it! He now has a wife! The heir ensures your dynasty's survival. After deciding with your wife to expand the family, she will give birth to a son. The mother is looking after the young one for the first 2 years of infant life, which makes her unable to work during that time period. What? Why? When your son reaches age of 18, he will be... When your son? You mean there's no possibility to have a daughter? It's automatically going to be a son? That's kind of odd. When your son reaches the age of 18, he will be ready to take over the leadership as the head of the dynasty. Well, there she goes, Rasimir's new wife. Can he talk to her? What can he say to her?
How can I help you?
What is she saying? Want something to nibble on? Oh my god, she's giving him food. Yes, please. You are the best. And there she goes. Obviously, Rasimir's not going to allow her to walk all the way back to the village alone because it's quite the travel. So that means we're going to end things here for today. We set out to accomplish a mission, and that was to find Rasimir a wife, and that's exactly what we accomplished today. Thanks for watching like always. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Don't forget to give this video a little thumbs up if you did. And if you're interested in seeing Rasimir's dynasty expand and grow, why don't you go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss any of the future episodes coming up. We're going to let Rasimir and his new wife walk back to their village together, spend some time getting to know each other a little bit better, and I will see you in the next video.